Hey you guys, I told you I was going to do a video of me yesterday when I was in a neighborhood that I grew up in the projects in Cleveland, Ohio, registering people to vote and also spreading President Trump message. Many of you don't know, but I am the engagement coordinator for Black Voices for Trump office here in Cleveland, Ohio. So my thing is what I'm supposed to do is engage in the community, spread President Trump message, and you know what I'm saying, get people on board or whatever. So I went down, like I said, to the hood I grew up at. Usually it's a big playground in the middle. So, I always go there anyway when I have back to school drives, different things like that. I bring music, I bring food, chips, and water, pop juice for the kids or whatever. So, a lot of kids was outside because I had the music going. Then parents was outside, and then the normal people that normally sit outside. So I had on my Black Voices for Trump t-shirt. I really didn't get any black. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say this. I didn't get any backlash. It was one guy. He was actually there, got to helping me. He was an independent. He was on the verge. You have someone that always want to counter something you say, but he was just talking. But for the most part, everyone was very receptive, and a lot of them already said they was voting for Trump. And I wasn't shocked because people see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Then I brought the school choice literature down there, and I also brought criminal justice reform. I didn't even really get to the criminal justice reform because a lot of the parents that was coming out there, they were more focused on the school choice or whatever, and they was saying that it's a good thing, and they glad that President Trump pushing that because they don't want their kids to go into the Cleveland public school, because our Cleveland public school, I think it's rated a D or a F. It's no good. It's overcrowded, and I mean, both of my kids graduated from Cleveland public schools, but if your kid can go to a better school, hey, why not? And just because your parents is not on a certain wealth gap, you get to go to a nice school or whatever. So school choice was a big thing that we was talking about, and we was also talking about opening up school. All of the mothers was like, how is this going to be? It was one lady down there. She has 6 kids. She works, and she want to figure out how is she going to get tablets and stuff. And she also works, so how is she going to do with her kids with school? So that's a big issue. Then some of the mothers might not know. Heck, I wouldn't know some of the work that my kids don't know. I mean, some of that stuff I wasn't even taught in school, so it's a big thing. They want their kids to go back to school. And then we also discussed, some kids going to school is their only outlet, dealing with abuse, rape, all kind of stuff, eating. Most kids only eat when they go to school, different things like this. So keeping the kids out of school is a real big, huge problem. And that'll cause problem on the parents. And some parents, like you said, don't even know the curriculum. So how they supposed to teach their kids? And you have kids what about the parents that have 6, 7 kids? How are they supposed to school different age groups in the daytime, 8-hour span with kids? So I think we need to take that into consideration. I think opening up schools is the most important thing, and all of the mothers was on board with that, because that's going to be extremely hard, especially for the mothers that don't have kids. Now, I usually do a back to school drive where I give those same kids school supplies. So I'm working on something to get them tablets. That's going to be my main, because I've been got school supplies way before this pandemic has shut down. But the thing is, we're going to need tablets, because those are that's the main concern. If the kid's going to be there, they're going to need their own. Each kid going to need their own individual tablet to do their schoolwork. Of course, you don't want to keep the kids back, but you also want to get the kids the education that they need. And so, believe it or not, they want to open back up. Well, I don't think they ever shut down there, because that's a whole nother video. I don't even want to get into that right now. But I will say this. They were very receptive of President Trump. They don't even pay the media no attention. And they over like the games. Like I said, I only had one person that claimed he was an independent, and he was like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I think he just wanted to fuss with me. But you know how some people, that's just how I hear. But other than that, the other mothers, they were sitting out there helping me. I told them to go get other mothers, go get other kids so they can eat. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's a part of my job anyway, is to engage in the community. So me going into the community, I'm from down here, so I know most of the people in the community, but spreading President Trump's message on just how the media is just crazy. But the thing is, everyone knows what's going on, and I believe that the Democrat is going to have a big problem when it comes to the black vote. I do believe President Trump is going to get a lot of black voters. I think he going to make, my opinion, I think he's going to make history with that. If not, I know he's going to do big in Cuyahoga County. I cannot wait to see the numbers when that come back, because everybody said they are voting. And oh, another thing, people, they are not liking this mail-in ballot. They want to go in and vote. They are not with that mail-in. No one wants to do the mail-in thing. I'm telling you, no one. Everybody's like, no, I want to go to the polls. Like, I don't. No one is trusting the system with the mail-in ballot. That was another thing. I wasn't shocked, because I mean, it just is what it is. And then they trying to figure out. People was even saying, like, it's just mighty funny this happened, and I didn't want to go us mail in votes. Now they want to do this. And then they brung up a thing about the census. Like, the census keeps sending, every other week these people get censored things in the mail. And they were like, dog, how many times are they supposed to count us and answer us these questions? Then people coming to their houses, asking them these census questions. Like, this stuff is really getting out of hand. But I'm glad my people in my community are waking up. You know what I'm saying? I don't down them for voting how that they did vote. I'm just moving forward and doing the best that we could. Today, I was supposed to go down there with the kids. I promised the kids that I was going to come back. I called them too, so chill out. I told them I was going to come back, and we was going to go, putting literature in the door in the different complexes or whatever. I get about 4 or 5 of them. All they want is some ice cream, a few dollars, and they'll help me do anything, because we cleaned up after and everything. So the biggest question was, yes, they were very, very receptive of the message that I came down there with. I even afterwards went to a little part that we all be kicking it at. No one said, like, the stuff that happened to people when they wear Trump gear. I didn't get none of that. Even I was out today. I had on my Black Voices for Trump, and yesterday no one said anything. No one said 2 words to me. Actually, a lot of people, gave me thumbs up and say, hey, I'm a supporter. Like, they shocked, whispering. And that's a shame that we had to do that in these days, that people can't be proud to support the president. But I'm a proudly support him. You know what I'm saying? I can't worry about other people and what they're gonna say. I deal with the stuff at hand. But that is the thing. So you will hear more from me. I will do more videos showing you, and also doing more videos with the people that's on the grounds, the ones that actually are going to be voting. And just so you can hear their opinion, what they think of the Democratic Party, what they think of the president, and so on, which I think would be good, because like I said, everyone I signed up, they said they voting for President Trump. I had people in my inboxes, and then I had on my shirt, and I posted it on my regular Facebook page. It was people DM me, said they wanted the Black Voices for Trump t-shirt. So listen, people, we can't believe the news. We can't believe the polls or none of that. I have never taken a poll a day in my life. They only poll in the gathering. It's not like a whole, when they say national polls, that's like a college. It's not even a real poll. I don't even know why we even consider this stuff to be whatever. But the thing is, get out, talk to your people, and just play it ear by ear. How we going to do this mail-in? If we're going to have to do absentee ballots, make sure your people know that the ballot have to be mailed in a certain time to request an absentee ballot, and this, that. So we got to stay focused. We got to get President Trump message out there, and we have to defeat the left. because you see what they're doing. You see what type of games. They've been playing games with Donald Trump for the day he came down the escalators, but the game is over. That's why I haven't really been doing videos. I've been too busy with my job, because that's more important to me, is getting President Trump 4 more years so he can better off this country, because the country is this is the battle for the country. Believe it or not, we gonna go up or we gonna go backwards. So it's up to you all. So get out, talk to your friends. You ain't got to be combative. Let people say what they want to say, even if they disagree or some. Know what you're talking about. Prove them wrong and keep it moving. So that's all I want to say. Thank you all for tuning in with Street Politics with Talessia. You will see more of me. Have a blessed day.